is from somebody who is a hustle to 100. Okay? Our only person on the team that won the hustle to 100 contest. That means she got 100 customers in less than 100 days. Okay? Ordering a $50 or more purchase through her website. So she qualified, and she's already gotten the ticket for the Cancun all expense paid vacation that the company's giving, that the company's doing for them, which is phenomenal. So with that said, I'm going to bring back up to the line. Y'all already know who she is. The hostess with the mostest. My girl, who we've been in business together for a long, long time. Not only did she just come back from Jamaica maybe about a week ago, she went right back out, hopped on the plane, and was just in Detroit because she has dedicated herself to make 50K in 90 days. That may or may not be your goal, but let me tell you, you're going to have to listen to what she says here because she was there with the 6- and 7-figure income earners and getting trained by a legend in the industry. And she's going to share some of those, a lot of those tips that were shared if you did not make it to Detroit. So with that said, coming back up, director going executive director very soon, 50K in 90 days. She wrote it down on lipstick on, on her mirror at home. Coach-LaKesha, are you there?
I'm here, Carrie. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you so much. Thank you for your leadership, you and Icy. I mean, I could not have been where I am, and we go, like you say, way, way back. But one thing that I got from you back in the day is never quit, never give up on my dreams, and to keep pushing, to keep planting seeds, to keep motivating myself by following other people who are motivating, by going to conferences. That was one thing that you instilled in me way back then, okay? And because of you, I've hopped on the plane, 8 times this year so far, and it's just March. So I'm just flat out excited, that I have the opportunity and the option to be here. Because when you have a job, you have to be grateful, and I am so totally honored and grateful and thankful to God that I have a job. But there's nothing more that I want in life than to be my own boss. So with that being the case, that is my why. That is big enough to make me cry. That is one of my whys. The second why, guys, that I do what I do and the way that I hustle, and grind, is because I have a mother. I don't have any natural born children. I got some children in Jamaica, but I got no natural born children, just myself and my mom. And if I'm not there to do it for her or to fill in the gaps, then there is no one. And so that is my second why, that's deep enough to make me fly. My next why is I love travel. That gives me my peace of mind, and that just is like a stress relief for me, okay? But when you hop on the plane at midnight, because your job wouldn't let you off work, so you get on a midnight flight to somewhere, and you sleep for like 2 hours, and you get up and you go to a wow, empowering event. And then you come home and you're like, oh, I got to touch base with this person to touch base. My body said not. My body said, you better go to sleep. But guys, I'm so excited that when I woke up, I was so confused. I was like, oh my God, is it morning? You know how you go to sleep in the daytime and you wake up like delirious? You don't know if you done slept through the whole entire night or what. Well, guys, I'm going to get started with this training. I'm just going to tell you the key points that you need to get started. Because I can't give you the whole, the whole seminar. But when I tell you it was phenomenal. And then Usually you see Facebook lives about the event, it's so hyper, but guys, you have to be there. It's nothing like being in a room full of 400 to 500 to thousands of people who going in the same direction that you going in, not the naysayers. Ain't nobody negative. Everybody is straight cold doing it, okay? So ain't no better energy than that. It's like you be high off life, okay? So with that being said, guys, I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give you the nuts and bolts of it, but you got to get to these trainings yourself, okay? I can't even convey the message as intense as it was. But however, the first thing that I want you to do is write down this. Get rid of excuses, okay? Write this down. We are where we are in life because of who? We don't give credit. We give credit when we are successful. We say, "Oh yeah, we did that." But when we fail, we don't say, "Oh, we did that." We don't still give ourselves that credit, although we did that. When I got evicted from my apartment, I didn't celebrate, "Oh, I did that." But the harsh reality was, "Oh, I did that." Okay. Then the same month, when I got my car repossessed, I didn't celebrate, "Oh, I did that." I went and took my money to a buy here, pay here car lot, guys. I took my money to a buy here, pay here, and I gave them what I could afford. And I said, "Well, okay, I'm going to post date you 2 checks, and I'm going to grind it out, and I'm going to bring y'all back the rest of your money because I need a car in Atlanta." Okay, so I get up to go to work, and I get canceled. There's no work. For 5 months, I worked 7 shifts as a nurse, okay? At that time, I was an LPN. But however, I worked 7 shifts in 5 months, all right? So I'm just going to keep this going, and I'm going to try to go as fast as I can, but I want you guys to see why I grind, okay? So then the next car that I got, I call the people, and I haven't worked, so I haven't made money, right? So what I do is I call them and I say, "Hey, y'all, I'm not at this old spot when I signed up for the car. I'm at this new spot," because I didn't tell them I got evicted, but the truth was I got evicted. So I had to move back to a previous location where I used to live. I, gave them the money to get this new apartment, first and last month rent. Y'all know when you move what you got to put out, right? Gave them this money, got this second car. When it was time to make the payment, I could not make the payment. So I didn't have a garage to hide the car in. I couldn't hide it around the corner because they still was going to come get it. So I called them and said, "Look, I don't have your money. And ain't nothing I could do about that, but let you know." So now I'm faced with a second eviction, keeping the roof over my head or keeping this car because I need to try to get to work. So what I chose at that time, and this was before Uber, guys, what I chose was to call these people and tell them to come get their car. I ain't hiding it. Here you go. Here go the new address. Come get your car. So long and short of it all, guys, Coach-LaKesha got evicted and 2 cars, not 1, 2 cars repossessed in the matter of 45 days. So that is my third reason that is, oh my God, I just get chills when I think about it. That is the third reason that is my why that's strong enough to make me fly. Coach-LaKesha will not be broke again. Coach-LaKesha will not have to, we got everything we need in our hands, guys. We got every tool in our hands, and you're in the right place at the right time with total life changes. And if you're not as successful as you choose to be, it ain't nobody's fault but yours. That's a harsh reality check, but it's a reality, okay? So first and foremost, get rid of excuses. And the first way that I'm going to help you to get rid of excuses is I'm going to tell you that I saw 2 people at the event. And they, because of religious purposes, there was no taping, there was no recording, there were no pictures. Guys, this gentleman literally lost 150 pounds on total life changes. And he did it, guys, you're not going to believe this. He did it totally by word of mouth because they are, oh my gosh, I forget what their religion is. Oh gosh. Amish. Thank you, Carrie. This Amish couple got up there and the wife made all the clothes. And because they had no before and after pictures, because they don't even use cell phones, basically. They don't use the internet, basically. They only use word of mouth. So they brought their clothes to show us guys. The wife brought her clothes, a dress, and the husband brought his shirt. And two 200-pound people could have stood on the stage in that shirt. It was just that big, honest to God. But however, they build their business of over 3,000, not 300, 3,000 business partners. They have 3,000 CEOs by word of mouth. So that is how just soak that in, guys. Can you imagine not having our cell phone? Can you imagine not going on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, all Tumblr, Reddit, all these places that we are privy to? Okay. So number one, get rid of your excuses, because you are the problem if you're not where you want to be. Okay. Point blank. All right. So then the next thing is, after they shared that, and shared their testimony, it was powerful, guys. So we learned that word of mouth. So whether you're online right now, or whether you're just on Facebook right now, or however you're marketing your business, you need to do that to the 10th power right now. Okay. So then the next thing that I want to help everybody to get started properly. I know that we didn't all start today, but today is our first day. Okay, so I want you to just not erase, but kind of put that other stuff on the back burner. Okay, put that stuff on the back burner, because I want to share with you some notes that I gathered over this weekend. The first thing is, when you come into the business, our leader maybe should have, if they really knew themselves, you start where you are. We have what we have because that's what we know, right? So we're going to scratch out whatever happened, however it happened, and we're going to start from today. So today, the first assignment for everybody on the line, even the leaders on the line who are making it happen and building the team, we need to find our 50 people. We need to start with 50 people, point blank. We all need to go back to our 20 reasons why. 20 reasons why we are doing total life changes. 20 reasons why we need to get that money that we are out here working on getting, right? And then we need to find our top three reasons why. And I just simply explained to you my top 3 reasons why, right? So number 1, I put it out there in the atmosphere. Number 2, you all can hold me accountable to it. Carrie told you what my goal is, 50K in 90 days. And the only way that I could get to 50K in 90 days is if I know what your why is, and I help you to get to your why. When I help enough people get what they want, I will always get what I want. And write that down. When whoever you are, Carrie, Icy, Meredith, whoever you are on this line, Shonda, when you help enough people get what they want, you ultimately have you can't avoid getting what you want. Okay? That is the law of reaping and harvest and reaping and sowing and harvest. I ain't gonna mess all that up, but seriously, you can't avoid getting what you need. So guys, what we're gonna do, we have a launch script. We have a letter with this 50 list. This is what we're gonna do with this 50 list. So everybody tonight, you should come up with your list of 50 people so you can start working it out this week. We need to launch some businesses this week, okay? And as in whoever is on the line, whoever sponsored you, you need to connect with that person. If they're not still doing the business, oh well, it doesn't matter. That doesn't stop you from needing to pay your rent. That doesn't stop you from needing to get another car. And there's no need to hop from one business to the next business because you say, well, my leader ain't here or my leader quit. Your leader is not directly connected by to you by your umbilical cord. They only gave you a resource to help you get that money. Okay, I want everybody to know that, because Carrie is busy. You think Coach-LaKesha ain't gonna go get that money? You think because Carrie don't have time to do a lunch call for me, I'm not gonna grind it out on Facebook and say, hey, I need at least 2 more orders. Who out there gonna help me get my 2 more orders? As a result, I end up with 5 more orders and exceed over $1,200 in online sales in 1 week because Carrie don't have time for me? No. Drop that excuse, guys. We are CEOs. We are the owner of our own business. We are CEOs. It ain't nothing that Carrie got over you that you don't have over yourself. Ain't nothing that I got over you that you don't have over yourself, but experience. We just been doing this longer. That might be all. And who knows, you might have done something different. So all I'm saying to you is, guys, be convicted in your heart and your mind that your kids need to go to dance lesson, that your kids need to take ballet, that your kids need to learn how to play the piano, that your kid needs to go to college, and it's up to you. It ain't up to me. It ain't up to whoever sponsored you. It's up to you. You got to make it happen. You got to follow the proven system and steps to make that happen. Okay, guys? Here we go. What we're going to do now with your list of 50 people. So don't prejudge this list. Just write 50 people as they come out. Go through your phone. Write 50 people as they come up, okay? Then your sponsor is going to go over this list with you. We're going to identify 10 people who are business oriented, 10 people who have maybe done network marketing before, 10 people who have as a business owner, 10 people who are trying, okay? Basically, we're going to identify those top 10 out of 50 people. So these are going to be people that you know closely, guys. These are going to be people that you know, because you know, hey, I know somebody who is an insurance agent. And what we're going to do is we're going to plug them into Jeff and Janella Simpson, who gave up their job as insurance agents and now are millionaires. You see, y'all see where I'm going. I hope everybody see where I'm going with this. I know y'all can't talk interactive just yet, but follow me and make an X if you got a question about what I'm saying. The next thing is, with those other 40 people, guys, with the other 40 people that are left on your list, we're gonna generate this letter. The letter is already generated for us. This letter is gonna say, hello, Shaniqua. The purposes of this letter is to let my friends and family and business associates know that Mom and I have started a part-time business from home. And we are marketing a unique, one-of-a-kind weight management system with a dynamic company called Total Life Changes. And I'm going to put my link in there, put my web URL. Since being on the system, Mom found these packs of tea on our counter, and she tried it first. She was my guinea pig. She lost 11 pounds in the first week. And I have since, lost 25 pounds. Whatever your story is, you plugging it in. I need to ask you a favor. Can you help me out? Please pass along the enclosed brochure to someone you know who is currently on a diet or want to lose weight. I know this system can help them, and they will thank you. And I will be very appreciative. Thank you for your time, and I appreciate your help. Respectfully, Coach-LaKesha. Okay, guys. Now, what we're going to do with this letter is we're going to copy this letter. We're going to sign it in blue ink, copy it in black ink, whatever you want to do. Copy this letter. 10 copies we're going to mail to the second 10 of your 50 people this week. So now, in the meantime, in between time, we're going to give it 3 days to reach them. Then we're going to drop a follow-up call. We're going to say, hey, Shaniqua, this is Coach-LaKesha. I sent you a letter in the mail, girl. Did you get it? Oh, yeah, I got your letter. Girl, we don't hardly get no letters in the mail no more. Everything is whatever. It's only bills. I was glad to see something that was a letter from a person that I knew. Oh, yeah, Shaniqua. Well, I tell you what, who did you give my brochure to? She like, what brochure? Your T brochure, that's what brochure. The brochure that I sent to you in the letter, Shaniqua, I asked you, Shaniqua, girl, you didn't read my letter because I asked you to get that to somebody you know who was on a diet. Okay? I can't do two different voices, y'all, but I'm working on it. But anyway, guys, that letter, we're going to send that letter out 4 consecutive weeks to get the other 40 people. So you ain't got no excuses now because you sent somebody a letter. People are not used to getting letters in the mail no more other than bills. So when they see this in a bright pink or bright yellow or bright red envelope coming from somebody they know, they're going to be flat out excited. They're going to open it up. They're going to read it. They're going to look at this T brochure. And if they really read it, they're going to say, oh yeah, Susie is on Weight Watchers. Susie is just signed up for Jenny Craig. Oh yeah, I see this girl at the gym and I know. Y'all get the picture, right? This is how we relaunching our business, guys. I hope y'all are getting this, okay? I hope that y'all are getting this. I want to just read something to you. Why do 3% of the population accomplish more than the other 97 combined? This is a study that was done by Yale in 1953. Number one, it basically shows you how to help your new team members launch their business. So prior to graduation, they did this study and they determined that 84% of the class had set no goals at all. 13% of the class had written down goals but had no concrete plan. They knew kind of what they wanted to do, but they had no knowledge of how. 3% of the class had both written goals and concrete plans. The results of this study many years later, 10 years later, is that 13% of the class that had set written goals but did not have a creative plan were making twice as much money as the 84% of the class who had no goals at all. Okay? So writing goals, guys, absolutely works. That's just a little tip that writing goals absolutely work. Okay? So again, our first step to success, and that goes for everybody on the line, whether you are successful in the business, whether you consider yourself successful, where if you want to go to the next step, okay? And I'm doing this just the same way, guys, because like Carrie said, Mr. Excitement said that I'm going to the next level. I'm going executive in April. I'm having 50 new business partners. And that means, Shonda, I'm helping you get binary qualified. So 2 of them 50 is already going to be your 2 of your people or more. Edna, I'm helping you get binary qualified. So these are people, y'all see where I'm going with this, right? It's not necessarily about the people that I know, but it's about me helping my team. It's about Carrie helping his team. It's about Meredith helping her team. It's about Kim Q helping her team. It's about everybody helping everybody. Okay? So we are here to help you is what this example should be illustrating. Yvette, whoever your team members are, whoever your team leaders are, we're all in this together. There is no I in team. Okay? So the first step, again, I need you to make that list of 50 people. Who we going to practice with, okay? I want you to figure out your 20 reasons why, and we going to come up with the top 3 out of that 20 so that I can know what your goal is, so that your leader, your sponsor can help you know. And you say, well, LaKesha, I just got started, and, I don't have a leader, or I just got started, and I just helped somebody else to get started, and I don't know this stuff. Hey, we there for you. We got you. We're going to be doing some launch calls and we're going to get this launch started. So Carrie has given us a lot of scripts to say to people about how to, what to say to get people to come on the launch call. And if not, we can put some of that back into our group, okay, into our WhatsApp chat. All right, so today we're going to text everyone in our phone, hey, Mary, please pass my new website along to anyone you know who would like to lose 5 pounds in 5 days. www.tlc.com, blah, blah, blah. Thanks. And you're going to do this on all of your social media channels, guys. We're going to tap into these people because these people know people that you don't know. So it's not necessarily about your circle because my circle is so small. Like, for real, y'all would not even y'all don't even know how small my schedule is. Not my schedule, my circle is, for real. Outside of my business partners, I can count my friends on one hand. Okay, so for real, let's maximize our potential. And the next thing that I learned, that the first time that the person buy from you, they are a suspect. They want to just try your plan. They want to just try your product. They just want to see what it is you have and if it's going to work for them. They seeing all the pictures, right? The second time that a person buy from you, they are a prospect. The third time that a person buy from you, they are a customer. And guys, I was so convicted over this weekend because I found out that I was doing all of my customers a disservice. I did them a disservice in that I did not follow up with them 3 days later to see if they made their tea. You know, I did not follow up with them 14 days later or 5 days or 10 days or whatever that time frame was to see, you know, how much weight loss did they have. I did not follow up with them 30 days and say, hey, I have on my calendar that it's time for you to reorder your product. How would you, like to save $10 off your next order? And then I'll explain to them that, hey, I'll give you $1 for every referral up to a total of 10. So if you can give me 10 names and numbers of people who might want to lose 5 pounds in 5 days, then I'm going to give you $10 off of that NutriBurst that you love so well. I'm going to give you $10 off of your next solution kit. I'm going to give you $10 off. Y'all get it, right? So now we creating a customer base that's going to be really emotionally attached to our product. Because people seriously are emotionally attached to NRG. Me, I'm a mess when I don't have my NRG, guys. Kerry have turned around on his way out to work because he forgot to take his NutriBurst. Okay. Icy on the cruise ship with her detox tea. And this was before we had instant tea. I don't know how she smuggled tea on the ship. No, I'm just kidding. But serious, guys, you get my point. It is a method to the madness. And I'm just trying to tell you that we have to follow up with these people. We have to make connection with these people. It's not just about making a sale, about making $1. We want to know that, yes, like the lady followed me. I don't know if y'all saw that video today on my page. I shared it in the group as well. I was giving a brochure to somebody on the plane train. And she saw my button. She saw my bling. I represent, guys. I don't represent Aeropapa or Aristotle, whatever their name is. I don't represent Pink. I don't represent Coke 45. I don't represent Nike. I'm a nurse. I don't even represent being a nurse. I represent what's paying me my total life changes. I've been a nurse for 25 years, and it ain't got me out of debt yet. So I was a nurse when I got my car repossessed. I was a nurse when I got evicted. I was a nurse when I got that second car repossessed. I ain't no crackhead. I don't smoke drugs. I wasn't doing nothing out of the ordinary. But God, I got total life changes. Guys, I just want you to know we are directly in the place that we are today. It's going to be direct reflection of where we are 9 months from now, a year from now, three years from now, and so on and so forth. Open up your book, open up your calendar, open up your cell phone, go down your contact list, reach out to people. When we post these viral posts, I post a lot of funny posts. Like I just posted the post that wasn't so funny, but I got like 50 responses to it. I'm going back to all these people. It was about the light bulb switch. I skipped over. I was telling y'all about the video and I got off of that. But back to the light bulb switch. I had all these people comment about which light bulb switch they thought was going to turn on the light. I'm going back to all these people. Hey, thank you for liking my page. Do you know anybody who would be interested in losing 5 pounds in 5 days? So that's how I'm making $1,200 worth sales. That's how I'm making $1,000 worth sales. That's how I'm making $600 worth sales. Because I'm just dropping these little nuggets here and there. And I'm not even I'm not doing it on purpose. Imagine if I really get strategic about it and really map it out and really do it on purpose, guys. Okay? So again, the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to create the customer acquisition program. You're going to dangle a carrot for your current customers to help you get new customers, because everybody knows a circle of friends. One thing that he taught us over the weekend about the button and the brochure. So the Lose 5 and 5 buttons, guys, cost $5. That's $1 a button. You need to have about 20 buttons. You and your babies need to be wearing a button. Yes, that's right. Well, they don't know nothing about the tea. Oh, yeah, they know more about the tea than you think they do. I'm sure that the Excitement's, Junior Little Mrs. Excitement, she could give a tea brochure. She could give a tea presentation more than anybody because she heard it. Okay, guys, your kids hearing it. They hearing it in the background. But because the lady saw my button, I said, oh no, I did this to somebody else. Because I see you looking at my button. Here's the information about it. And you literally give them the brochure because you got the brochure from the company. It's a beautiful brochure that tells them all about the ingredients. So you don't have to sit there, new people. You don't have to sit there and vomit on the people about how this tea is going to be this all, the be all, the end all, the everything, whatever, right? You say, hey, I see you looking at my button. Here's information about it. And you walk off. Okay, you walk off. I stepped on the plane train. The lady said, hey, how do I lose 5 pounds in 5 days? And I literally gave her the information. I wear my bling gear, guys. Even if you don't have bling gear, these shirts cost $25, $30, whatever. If you don't, that's part of my wardrobe and I write it off on my taxes. Y'all see me everywhere I go. I got on bling gear, right? Because that is how I'm representing myself. That is how I'm making the money that I need to take care of what I need to take care of, guys. So literally you get you the button. Order your buttons tonight from the company if you haven't already done so. And every Friday, sneak in the bathroom, get the bubble guts, do whatever you got to do to get in the bathroom and to get on the phone at 2 o'clock. Put your headset in and listen to the Facebook Live because the company gives BOGO specials. The company has a giveaway. Like I got literally like over 100 brochures because I bought something that they said. And the brochures were like $10. And so I ordered more to go with that. And it was a buy one, get one. So I got double the amount of brochures that I paid for. So guys, this is what you have to do if you need to get to your goal, if you want to get to your goal. These are things that you have to do. You got to purchase that 5 and 5 button. Wear it on the outside of your coat. Wear it on your sleeve. Wear it on your hat. If you work, wherever you are, wear this button. Because if a person look like they ain't even, like they looking past you, hey, I see you looking at my button. Here's the brochure. This tells you all about it, and walk off. You don't have to worry about getting their contact the information because you want to talk to people who want to talk to you. I guarantee you people are going to call you about this tea. I went into the store on my way home. First thing the guy said, how do I do it? He thought it said lose 5 pounds in a day. He was like, sign me up now. I said, here go the tea right here. Bam. How much it costs? $20. $20? Well, I don't even know if it's going to work. I don't know if I want to pay $20. I was like, okay, give me 15. I paid 12 for it, guys. I still made $3. Hello, somebody. I said, now you know you got to take a picture with me. Hence, there's the picture. It's just that simple, guys. It's just that simple. So you want to create that customer acquisition. And then there is a two-step recruiting process. Two-step recruiting process. Every night, our company-wide, Global One team has instituted a call that you want to plug people into. The 2 steps to recruiting people is to keep them curious. Keep them curious. Keep them curious. Keep them curious. I don't care what question they ask you. You tell them that they're going to find out when they get on the call. Because if you say, if you just go and tell them every question, hey, they done satisfied their curiosity. They're not going to get on the call to listen to the expert because you just told them everything that they asked you. Well, how long the tea been around? What's the compensation plan? You can hear it on the call. How long you been in the business? You can hear it on the call. No, I'm just kidding. You can't hear how long I've been in the business, but you literally will be able to hear all the information about what it is on the call. And then, guys, we creating a duplicatable system. Anybody who I signed up, the latter group of people that I signed up, I connected them with the call. I gave them that pre-recorded call. What's the word I'm looking for, Carrie? I edified the leader that was on that call. I plugged the person into that call. I said, hey, It's a call. You can listen to it at work. My girl Shonda, she'll tell you. She works night shift. She'll tell you. She listened to it at work. She called me the next morning. She's like, okay, I'm ready to do this because I got goals. I got dreams. I got, and that's what it is, guys. You keep them curious. Get them to first base. The first base is you creating this curiosity. The next thing is you keeping this curiosity. The next thing is you keeping this curiosity until you plug them into either a live opportunity call, you plugging them into this sizzle call, you following that G1 system, but you keeping them curious, guys. You're keeping them curious until they hear the whole story. Number 2 is letting them hear the whole story. After they hear the whole story, then they are ready to buy. Well, guys, I'm not gonna take up the whole call because I know that and I got so much more. But the thing is, create and maintain curiosity. Find 3 people a year who want it as bad as you do, guys, and all of your financial goals will come true. All of your financial goals will come true. Think about the letter. I'm gonna post the letter. The letter is gonna be where everybody can get it. Think about your 50 list. How easy is that going to be to contact your people and say, hey, I'm just following up with you because I sent you a letter this week. Did you get your letter? And then how easy would that be, guys? I want some feedback on what I just told you. Don't convince people to buy. Don't convince people to sell. Don't convince people to join. Everybody knows somebody who knows somebody. And it's so, you don't want to convince people because when you convince them to come, you got to convince them to stay. You got to convince them to keep on their auto ship. Hey, let your auto ship run one more month, please. I'm trying to get to direct. It ain't about you. It ain't even about them. It's about the people that they know that we are helping to change lives, guys. With that being said, I got one last point. Don't be a Coach-LaKesha. I went to a meeting. Edna and I went to a meeting 2 weeks ago, and the first person we saw was one of our team members, Miss Charlize. And I was like, oh my God, I was starstruck when I saw her because it didn't register in my brain. I'm thinking that she was a team member. Yeah, she's a team member of my job. She wasn't a team member of TLC at that point. But I learned when I saw her come back by us. I was like, hey girl, you in the business? And she was like, yeah, I just joined a week or so ago. I'm like, what? I mean, literally, we can't look at people and not offer our business because we don't know where a person is. She, just like me, went to college, got her degree, got her husband, got her family, got her house, whatever. But, you just don't know when a person is looking for another opportunity. So please, please, please don't be like me. Allow them to tell you no. Open up your business to everybody you know, because even if they don't want it, they know somebody else who does. Carrie, are you there?
Yes, Coach, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. We're going to open this thing up for Q&A. Let's get some questions and some answers going. One of the other things that I wanted to say is, guys, listen. You may some of you may have heard, may not have heard. We have every Saturday at 10 a.m.